Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nobody Asked My Opinion podcast. I'm your host, Siobhan McGriff, where nobody asked my opinion, but I'm damn sure I'm going to give it to you anyway. So, I never thought I'd see the day. Like, honestly, in my lifetime. I talked about it in another episode, but as of today, it's looking like the Menendez brothers are going to get out of jail or on some type of parole or something. The district attorney re-examined the evidence and has put them up for eligibility for resentencing, which obviously means they're looking to release them, like a resentencing or, doing time served or something like that. I am shocked. Now, again, I talked about this in another episode, how when the Menendez trial was out, I was not really paying attention. I was a teenager, but it was all over the news. But I watched the OJ trial more, and again, the Menendez had two trials. The first one ended up in a mistrial, and then the second was one they got sentenced. Now, this second one, that second trial, when you read about it and you look at it now, a lot of the evidence that was presented in the first trial was suppressed. So, which leads a lot of people to believe that's why they got convicted. Had any of the evidence about the sexual abuse allegations by their dad come into play, had the jury known, they wouldn't have sentenced them as harshly as they did, like, life in prison, no possibility of parole. So it's looking like they're going to get out. And reading, I've now, since this has been back in the news, I've started to just, like everybody else, I've been like getting into it. I just finished watching the Peacock, it was from last year, but I just watched it with the Menudo, about the connection with Menudo, with Jose Menendez and the manager of Menudo, how they had this whole like pedophile, like it's just disgusting. And I wish that more news would get presented by that. But the member of Menudo who came forward is one of the people who helped to reopen the Menendez brothers case, which is crazy. It's like, the circle seems large, but it's really actually small. So, and now it's looking like they're going to get out. What are they going to do? Probably, they've been very private. They've not been, they've turned down a lot of deals that would have, gotten them out there. Probably write a book, probably, maybe do their own story. I don't think they're going to hurt for money. But do you think they have the right to be out? I do. I think they've served their time. I think they've both been model prisoners. They never denied what they did, but when you hear there's no excuse for what they did, but extenuating circumstances can make anybody go crazy. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Do you think they deserve to be out? Do you think that this is going to open the door or revisit some of the allegations that have been, that it's a bigger story? Again, that Menudo, if you haven't watched it, I'm going to put the clip down in my description because you need to watch it. It is so, it's not only it's just a good documentary, but it's just like, how was this happening and how are we not talking about this more? And I want to do an episode on that too, but it's looking like they're getting out. Like, again, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Do you think they should be out? Do you think they should stay in prison? Again, they've admitted what they did. Do you think they served their time? Do you think they can be functioning members of society and do what needs to be done to maintain their freedom, right? They're both married, from what I understand. And I don't believe either one of them ever had children, and God, you kind of see why. But again, let me know what you guys think. Get down in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As always, nobody asked my opinion, but I damn sure I'm going to give it to you anyway. I appreciate you. Until next time. Bye-bye.